Looking for a weekend getaway destination? A place not too far away so you don't have to spend a lot of time driving? Try a weekend in Dahlonega, Georgia, just a short drive north of Atlanta. Plan to spend the weekend touring, shopping, wineries, and a variety of good food options. Our recent weekend in Dahlonega started on a Friday afternoon for what turned out to be a couple-hour drive to the city. Anyone that lives around the Atlanta area knows that traffic is always a major contributor to drive times, and this weekend was no exception. We had planned ahead and made reservations at the Dahlonega Square Hotel and Villas. We chose this particular hotel for a couple of good reasons. One, it was located in the historic downtown Dahlonega area with easy walks to all the downtown activities, destinations, and sites. Number two, the hotel advertised and offered free EV charging for guests. We drove our EV Cadillac Lyriq, and the amenity made it well worth the reservation. We even called ahead of time and confirmed the EV charging and connector compatibility. We arrived in Dahlonega early evening and walked just 3 blocks to the Smith House for dinner. This is a home-cooked, home-style meal as good as you can get. On this particular evening, they had shrimp, pork barbecue, fish, hush puppies, coleslaw, mac and cheese, and more for an all-you-can-eat home-style meal. The menu varies from day to day, but there's always plenty of great homemade selections. We left fully satisfied and wondered if we would be back in the morning for their breakfast buffet. We headed back to our hotel for some hotel wine tasting, and then we were back to our room to plan for our Saturday activities. Surprise! We started Saturday morning at the Smith House for the breakfast buffet. We decided on going to 2 wineries that were recommended to us by locals. We were surprised to learn that there are a lot of wineries in and around Dahlonega and within an hour's drive from Dahlonega. Our first winery was Cavender Creek Vineyards and Winery. This was a smaller winery, but very nice grounds and some very good wines. We did the red and white flight, which gave us each 4 wines each to sample. The tasting room was very homey and comfortable, as was the outdoor area. We had wines paired with a late morning snack, and it was perfect. Our second winery we chose to visit was Montaluce Winery. This was a much bigger winery with 2 restaurants. We decided to have lunch at their Trattoria restaurant, then do our wine tasting. The food at the restaurant was fresh, delightful, and big portions, in addition to a nice view of the vineyards from the table. Our wine tasting here gave us 4 more wines each in a mixture of red and white wines. Montaluce Winery is a casual, long bar, Italian, old world themed atmosphere place, perfect for relaxing and sipping wines. Add to that the beautiful grounds and vineyards, and you know you're in the right place. After finishing at Montaluce, we traveled back to downtown Dahlonega and decided to do some shopping. And did I say they have antique stores here? They've got plenty of them, and plenty of places to spend a few dollars. We charged our vehicle when we got back to the hotel. The charger worked as promised, and the charge was free. The evening we topped off with some locally made ice cream and live on the square music. And surprisingly, we were also able to order some Uber Eats to our room late Saturday evening. It took just over an hour to get there, but we were happy just to be able to order Uber Eats in Dahlonega. Sunday morning we started off with breakfast at the Foothill Grill. It was just a short drive to the other side of town from our hotel. It has a small town feel to it, with good food and friendly service. Only open for breakfast and lunch each day. And that about wrapped up our weekend. But one additional tip, if you're traveling back from Dahlonega south to Atlanta or any other southern destination, you'll want to travel on Georgia 400 South and stop in Dawsonville at the North Georgia Premium Outlets. This outlet mall has many high-end retailers and is a great place to shop and eat on your way home. Be aware though that the stores don't open on Sundays till noon. Hope you found my video helpful and enjoyable. Please like and subscribe for more of my travel destination videos.